a cute dog. It's cute. Okay, you can say hi, friends, for just a minute, and then we're gonna get off, okay?
Hi, friends.
Okay, you've got friends on. Look, when it's red, that means your friends are gonna come say hi. How's your day been? What'd you do today?
The Starbucks
Yeah?
and that.
You want a probiotic? Can you tell your friends, say probiotics are on sale today?
Probiotics are in sale today.
Yeah, 35% off. Can you say that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Can you say, use the code Courtney Swan to save? Ready?
You just say
Can you say that?
until tomorrow.
Here you go. Do you want to put it in yourself or you need help? Lexi's playing some sort of game. It's jingling. Hi, good morning. Say hello when you're hopping on. Is that your favorite? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell all your friends. You'll see them later, okay?
Yes. I'll see you later, Dad.
See you later, guys. Okay, now you can go play, okay? She was like, well, she was naked. And she was like, I want to say hi, friends. Please turn your music off or I'm going to lose my actual mind. Lexi Kate. Can you turn my fans off too? Fan. All right, good morning. Let's get ready together. Okay, so we had the funniest thing happen. I'm like not gonna look cute today. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna get like half ready and just enough. We're going for a ride in the mountains. The kids have their Spanish art class and just the actual fan, just the button. Is the fan off?
Yeah.
My fan too? Okay, yeah, you can just press the power. But Veda was like, I want to say hi, friends. And she only had a diaper on. And so she got ready so she could say hi. And she's hilarious. Hope that doesn't have fuzz on it. I feel like it does. But we're taking our chances. No, it's the white remote.
Oh.
I got a new brand of contacts. This just isn't gonna work. Okay, put these back in here and we'll try this later. I'm gonna wear glasses for today's. Okay, so, or I could not wear them and I just won't be able to see you guys. Okay, you wanna tell them about the funniest thing that happened? Oh my gosh, when did you grow?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
everybody's wanting to hang out today. It's just so many kids at home. Has anyone ever homeschooled 4 kids and worked from home? Drop it below if you have. I'll send you a
4 more
copy.
kids. It is 10:04 here.
It's 10:04. We're in the 10 o'clock club. You knew
10
your shirt's on
o'clock
backwards.
it
Do you know
is.
that? You gotta change that before Spanish today. Happens to me all the time.
Well, so today I was sitting in like one of our like living rooms, and
She says one of our living rooms. They have
We
we
have-
have one that has, we're
like
in a
a
rental
big-
that doesn't have like a lot of furniture. So we have one that has like an old antique chair love seat. And then we have one that has like a pleather couch that's like
and then has like a TV.
peeling and it has like cup holders with all chipped. So it's actually not the fanciest for when you think another one of our living rooms.
Yeah, it's not like me trying
not.
to brag. It's just like there's a
We
big
have 2
living
spaces
room.
that have sitting, but you can't sit together. There's only like enough space in one room for 4 people and enough space. So it's like
And
last
another
night we
room
ate
for
dinner with my dad and I put it to where Veda could still see TV and she was by the pleather couch with 2 kids. And my dad was sitting at the other one with like just these. Anyways, we've got it working. But go ahead. I just didn't want them to think you're like in our...
And our other one.
Yeah, in our other
No,
living
I'm not
room.
trying to be like that. But so we were in the one that has like old whatever, furniture. And so my mom was like, oh, I picked out our like Halloween costumes and stuff. And I was like, oh, yay. And so she's like, do you want me to tell you what they are? And so like I kept begging her, like, tell me. And so she was like, okay.
We're really limited for what can get here by Halloween. We missed the deadline, even though I did try and order Pooh Bear costumes a while back. They were too hot. And then I just forgot, and I was like, we have missed the deadline. So I had to get creative on a theme that I could get in time.
I don't know about you, but my contacts are being weird.
So, same. My eyes are so red with these new contacts. Okay, so tell them
My
what
eyes
it
aren't
was.
red, they're just like weird.
All right,
But-
so what is our...
So Lola is going to be a mime.
I had originally had the mime costume for you. But when I told her, I was like, I ordered a mime costume because like a lot of the Halloween things won't ship in time. I don't know why, but like regular items I could still get here. So like white gloves, striped socks, red suspender, striped shirt. I was able to get it. So Lola will be a mime. We're gonna try.
I'm gonna get Arista. So we're gonna try to do The Greatest Showman.
Yeah,
And so I'm
is
gonna
gonna
be basically Zendaya.
the trapeze artist. Again, I was able to order a purple leotard and like shawl. And so
And then a wig.
yeah,
But I'm probably not gonna wear it.
you have to wear the wig or you don't
I'm
look
just gonna
like
comb
it.
my hair.
What? Well, we'll see about that. Anyways, if it could have been a moment that
It's gonna be a
if there could have been a moment ever where I wish we had hidden cameras set up in our house, we were laughing.
My mom said that
I
it
was
was probably the biggest laugh that she's laughed in like
It's
5
because she
years.
was like, you ordered us mime costumes? Like, what? One year my mom had me and Ashley be M&Ms. And she took a piece of paper, cut M's out, stapled it to our sweatshirt, and I was an M, and my sister was an M. And she was like, you're a red M&M, she's a green red M&M. And I was like, so embarrassed going to everyone's house. But it'll end up being great. So
Yeah, Veda's gonna be she's gonna be a clown, and then Adam. We have like a couple suggestions for Adam. So
yeah.
Adam could either be the girl with the mustache,
like the bearded lady.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be the ring barrier, but or he could be
The ringmaster, ring bearers who carries rings to a wedding.
Well, he is married, so he could be.
He could be the ring bearer at Halloween.
His skeleton.
Oh yeah, what are your families gonna be? Drop it below. Christian wants to do scary, but I did get him a fake blow up inflatable
You know what he should have been?
weight.
The person with the sticks that walks on the sticks.
Maybe he would be the bearded lady if I would like
Convince
put
him.
a beard on him. Yeah, but I got him like a strong man. I just want a family picture. I told him he can do his scary outfit, but he has to take a family theme.
We're not
photo.
normal.
It's sad. I just want to do like a whole family theme, and maybe Pop could be the bearded lady. Because Pop and Robin are here on Halloween, we should have them dress up Greatest Showman themed.
They should.
That would be so great.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
want to decorate our golf cart because we're using one of our friends' golf carts.
Yeah.
And so I want to decorate her golf cart.
She's out of town, and she was like, if you need to use our golf cart, I'm not coming back until January. And I was like, seriously, I will pay you if
us
you
to use your
will
golf
let
cart, yeah.
us use it on Halloween, because then we could trick or treat throughout their neighborhood.
Because we would have had to walk
Yeah.
without like the golf cart. So
Yeah, and
at
I'm
what
sure we could
age
find like
was
people to go golf, like the whole neighborhood. You go through it on it's a golf cart community type thing, and I was like, we really want to, but we don't have enough. They won't let golf carts come in or out that don't live there. It's confusing, but all right, let me talk about this deal. You go get ready for Spanish and
Wait,
art.
I want to take my probiotic.
Veda took mine, and if you take this one, then I have no probiotic today.
Well, you can have these.
Okay, take it.
Thank
Take it
you.
and go. Love you. All right.
Sponsor me.
Sponsor you.
I'm joking.
She's a goofy goofy baby. I am gonna have to try and figure out. There's no way I can like get ready if I
These
don't.
things taste delicious.
They do taste so good. Okay, so
I always-
did anyone see the video Adam and I did of us putting Trim Fit and Greens into a water bottle yesterday with like his arms? So many messaged and thought that it was my arm.
That's what Lola wanted to do.
We could turn the golf cart
That's what
into a
Lola wanted to
circus.
do.
No, we could turn it into a circus
Yeah,
theme.
that's what she wanted to do.
That's such a good idea.
You didn't listen to her.
I didn't know a gold tent meant a circus tent. They're normally like red and white striped. That would be so cute. And we could have it say like, oh, I also got a lion's mane for Ivory. So, okay, so Beautiful You, if you've never tried, normally my discount code is 15% off. And right now they have it, it's 35% off. So,
Bye, guys.
I love you. Get ready for Spanish. Can you ask Lola to get ready too, please? Yeah. And brush teeth and everything. Okay. So you can use the code Courtney Swan, and it will get you 25% off today. And then if you pair it with a subscription, you get an extra 10%. So it ends up being 35% off. So if you ever wanted anything, oh, it's so hilarious. Okay, if you've never used Beautiful You, what do you suggest starting with? I guess it depends on what your like goals or your struggles are. If you have a lot of like hormonal health issues, their total hormone balance is so good. I even have her on it. I feel like hormones are just hard to keep going, to where there's not as many meltdowns, and my periods are so much lighter and just better when I take it, and I notice for sure when I don't take it. But the Trim Fit is on the #1 seller, and I take it every morning. I really, really love it. I don't know, like I've lost 125 pounds-ish, and most of my weight loss came like before I started taking this product, but I ended up like kind of transitioning into taking this product mostly. I still lost like, I'd have to look at like our thing. I mean, it's a good bit, but I think I'd already lost 80 pounds before I had started with Trim Fit. And I'm at the point now where like I love taking it. I love what it makes me feel. I love how it boosts my mood. I might incorporate just something to try and get like this last little bit off if we are gonna try for another baby. And I've been on this for over a year, and for the last, I don't know, like good 6 months, I'm kind of consistently at this weight. I feel great. I have energy. I go work out. I love the way I feel, but if you're looking for something that helps with like that appetite control and, really helping curb those cravings, I'm really proud. I know some people are like, people on the internet can be mean, like, you're the same weight you were 6 months ago. And I'm like, well, like my body, for me to stay consistent at around this weight and not jump up 40 pounds or 25 pounds like all the time, that for me is a really big deal. So I lost a good amount with it, and then I've just been able to kind of stay more consistent. So with like, and the activity level. But I think sometimes just starting something where you're like, I'm investing in this. Today is day 1. I'm starting and I'm going to do this. But there's also things that don't have caffeine. They're not for weight loss. They just have products like probiotics that are just like good for your gut health, good for your body, I already had ice in here. The best. I feel like there's a glare, and I don't want you guys to see the glare, but then I can't read the comments because I'm old. Your new U water bottle leaks, so I have a trick for you. It has a little cap that screws right here. If you do not have that on tight, you will leak. And I did not realize that, so this has to be on, and it's separate from this cap. Try it and let me know. Now you will not leak. But if that is loose, you will. Yes, Mitzi said it boosts my mood and tastes really good. Oh, tell you about the ride. So I'm gonna go over some like Beautiful You products. These, again, they're things I have taken. I add earth and ocean greens to my drinks. I add them to my kids' smoothies. I add them, and we'll kind of just go over a rundown of things from Beautiful You that I like, but it's such a good savings. And I know I get hate because I didn't lose all of my weight just on this. I did take like shots for a couple months, and over the months I took them, I did lose around 20 pounds. But I've been very like transparent regardless of all of that. I do love the way it makes me feel, and I take it consistently, and I really love it. And I have like hundreds, if not thousands of you guys who also like, I don't know, it's so, I just always want to be sure that I'm like, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, she tried to say this, because I'm not trying to say that. Okay, so Earth and Ocean Greens. This has got vitamins, minerals, and fruits and veggies that we don't get in our daily diet. It also has things from the ocean, so things like sea kelp and spirulina and things that help purify the blood, like things. So this is just a really good health product. You can mix it in your yogurt, you can mix it in your smoothies, you can drink it on its own. It just tastes like a mild pineapple. But if you're somebody who you're like, I know I need more veggies in my diet, I need more greens, I need more, my kids aren't getting the nutrients they need, all of that, it is amazing. I like to mix it with TrimFit. It makes it taste sweeter, and I just like it that way. I like genuinely love it. So this is probably, like, if you're like, where would you start? I would start with TrimFit unless you are like sensitive to caffeine. I get jittery even with coffee, and TrimFit doesn't bother me, but I do notice if I drink like TrimFit and then another TrimFit or something and I haven't eaten, obviously you might feel the jitters, but on like a scoop of it, I feel great. But again, take it, like if you've got some sort of heart problem and you cannot have caffeine, don't drink it. It has caffeine, you know? I'm just gonna come closer so I can see you. And I'm gonna shut the door. Hi, Ivory. Made like being really loud. Okay, so another product they have, it's called Beets. It's called Reds, Performance Reds. Beets are really good for like cardiovascular health and heart. So obviously in America, heart problems, heart disease, everything is a really big issue. What are you snoring about? And so beets are great to give you energy and good extended performance, and it opens up the blood vessels and allows you to get more oxygen. It's also good for like if you're someone, you know, experiences like ED or things like that. Like there's a lot of studies that say beets are a natural way to help improve like any sort of flow, any sort of get more blood flow to all your body, right? And so you can easily take it like with your TrimFit or take it when you're exercising. You're gonna feel energy. Like a lot of people use beets as a pre-workout that doesn't have caffeine. Like you're gonna feel energized and feel really like good, but without like any sort of crash. And you could take it with caffeine or without. So that's a good one. The beets taste like beets. If you hate the taste of a beet, you will hate the taste of Reds, the Performance Reds. You can mix it like with a collagen, you can mix it with whatever. I would say sometimes I take things because like this, for example, like I genuinely love the way this tastes. And I'm like, I look forward to it. I know it's so weird. I'm getting old. I don't know what. The beets, I will be honest, I don't just wake up and I'm like, I am craving the beets. But I feel like it has enough. I mix it in just a small amount of water and sling it back. But it has so many health benefits. I'm taking the beets more for like health benefits. Whereas I take this, it does have great health benefits, but I mix it with a ton of water and I sip on it all day. So you just kind of figure out what products like help your body. All of these are just to help. They're like helping with things that maybe your body is deficient in, things that your body needs more of. But they're not like technically magic. I do love the way I feel in them, but I think that I have people who are like, I took beets today and I could not run, like you've never ran in your life and you expected to run 6 miles. It isn't like that. but it is increased performance. And I personally have never, in the last 10 years, I had not been working out, and I have started on these, and I just consistently, like, I'm moving my body. I feel better. I have more energy. My mood's in a better space. Like, so again, just like, and I have some people like who've lost a whole bunch of weight. I have some who've lost like 10 pounds, but they still stay on it because they feel good. And then I have others who are like, I have a friend who, like, without changing anything in her diet, she's lost 15 pounds, you know, like, she's so excited. So I think all of our bodies are so different. So anyways, where's Elvis and my other dog and my granddad's dog? So my papa's dog passed away. If you missed that, Sophie died, which was his dog, last summer. And then before we got Elvis. So maybe had to have been like a little before that, I guess. But Papa's dog died. And then Elvis was our Bernese Mountain Dog, and he's just too big for us having a baby, and knocked her over and would like sit on her. And it just wasn't like a good fit for our family. I was just worried he was literally gonna like, he almost pushed her in the pool one day. He's a great dog, but very playful and 150 pounds. So not like really good with a 2-year-old. And so we have a friend who has a farm, and it's actually a working farm. And so Elvis like helps pull logs and helps do like all kinds of stuff on the farm. So it was just a better fit for both of us. So, oh good. Ellie's over here giving updates of what's going on. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But Ivory's here. If you want to see her, she's here. She's the best dog I've ever had. Like, I missed her so much. When we moved down here, we didn't know for sure if we'd be here just for the summer or if we were going to be here like for permanently. And so we waited to bring her down until we knew. So his mom just like kept her. But Ivory, well, come say hi. You're just the best baby. Hi. Hi. You give a high five? Can you shake? High five. You're so good. You do the other hand. Right. Okay, do left, left, left. Good job. You're so smart. She's just so good. Okay, go lay down. Go, lay. Lay. Yeah, you can lay there. Yep, so. All right. Other products from Beautiful You are their Total Hormone Balance. So this has a lot of different things in it. Again, like, even I have PCOS, so my cycle has always been like a really big struggle. But this is gonna help with hormonal acne, bloating, mood, radiant skin, cramps, and phytoestrogen. It has like wasabi leaf, aronia juice concentrate, rosebud, purple carrot. I mean, just things that are lemon balm, which is so good for your body, blueberry powder, black currant juice. It's just chamomile. And this is a good one if you just experience like hot sweat. You can use it during menopause and perimenopause. It's good for like hot sweats, mood swings, hot flashes. It's good for just like grumpiness. I don't know how to describe it, but like when I had started on it, it was like everyone knew like mom's about to start her period, you know? And then one day I had been taking this for a little bit and I just started, and Adam was like, it's time for you to start. And I was like, I guess so. And I like looked at my app and I'm like, yeah. But I didn't have any of the like mood before, and then so much better on cramping. And then I have not put it on subscription and ran out, and then you're like, you don't think about it, and then you have like an awful, and you're like, I have to get that. Like, if you have tried this before, then yes, Sharon says, I love the Total. It makes me feel better. It really does. I think that there are, you know, like people who just struggle with that more than others. I think that the women's body is so complex, and that truly we should be like running our lives based around our cycles. Like, you should be stacking your days when you are in your ovulation phase and you're feeling your best, that's when you should be like the most active. And on the times you're in your period, we should be taking rest and like all these things. And so absolutely love things that help support hormone health. It's another one that you're like, I'm not sure if that does anything. Then you don't take it for like 3 weeks and you're like, why? All those feelings of rage have suddenly, and night sweats where I like get my sheets sweaty, have come back on my total. Yes, this is not recommended to take while pregnant or nursing. Just because your hormones and because you could transfer to like that baby. But if you're not pregnant nursing, it's so good. Yes. So same thing, benefit for hormone product post-menopause. Yes. So especially if you deal with any of those types of symptoms. I want to say, I haven't done a video. I normally am just doing a lot during live and like getting ready and all these things. And we don't kind of get to talk about each of the products. And so I have 2 more I'll talk about, but I just haven't done a live in ages. I'll do a, what do you guys, I'll give a free product away, a free Beautiful You product. Share this video and it can be the product of your choice and I'll send it to you. But I forgot to ask for people to share it. My dog's at the door. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go see everybody? She's just like pawing. Hang on. Come on, you can go out there. Go see Veda. Okay. All right. So last 2 little things that I wanted to go over. Obviously probiotics, my kids take them. Gut health is so good. I have Christian on it as well. Probiotics are just good for the good culture in your gut, especially if you've been taking antibiotics. If you take antibiotics, and they will remove like all the bacteria, good and bad. And so you're really prone to getting like a urinary tract infection or like yeast infection, really a yeast infection if you've been on antibiotics. And so by taking a probiotic when you've been on antibiotics, it just helps prevent that. I don't know, we just are big fans of like that. Collagen is good for cellulite, hair care, skin care. Our body at 30 just stops producing as much collagen. This is also good for men who struggle with hair loss. So your hair, your nails, everything will grow faster, but this increases like tone in your body. So keep that in mind if you are, that was a big issue for me. I was worried since I had gained so much weight during pregnancy that once I was losing weight, I would have a lot of really sagging skin. And then turmeric. I don't drink turmeric every single night. This is just a 15-day, and that's about how I go through one of these about once a month-ish. I don't drink it every night, but a couple times a night, especially if I'm anxious or if my joints are hurting. Like my hips have a lot of pain, but turmeric is really good for pain, inflammation in your joints, and you can drink it. I personally don't like it on its own. I do like it with a creamer. So I drink it either hot or cold. But these are just some of the like things that they have. Obviously, if you are like, I hate turmeric, don't buy turmeric. Like, if you're like, I love turmeric, it helps my joints so much, this is a really good option. It also has turkey tail mushroom and curcumin, which are great for pain. But it has ashwagandha and magnesium in it. So this product is like, for a while, people would be like, I don't want to take so many things. I wish they just have like one thing that had like a blend of all the things I need. And instead of coming out with like an ashwagandha, a turkey tail mushroom, a curcumin, a turmeric, a magnesia, like they have it all in one. And I feel like out of everything, this is your best deal, like best savings. And so I normally do, it's just a 15-day supply, and this is what I take for the month. But if you do have more joint pain, you can take it every day if you wanted. So, and it doesn't have caffeine, and it helps with like just overall like calming goodness, but I like it mixed with a coffee creamer. You can either do it iced or not. So, anyways, hope if you have questions, you can drop them below. What do I mix in the water bottle all the time? It's 2 different items. I drink daily, like consistently daily, Trim-Fit and greens. Those are my like really, really, really consistent. If you know anything about me, I have ADD. I like sometimes try new things. I forget certain things. Normally it's when I notice a problem, like my moods are wonky, I go back to Total. Or I notice like my cellulite's looking really bad and my hair is looking thinner. I'm like, I need to increase my collagen. So I am probably not the best example. Some people take these every single day and they're so good and so consistent. And this greens and Trim-Fit I am really consistent on, mostly because I love the way I feel and I love the taste of the 2 together. And then I know like greens are so good for your body and I like don't eat necessarily everything I'm supposed to. And so those are where kind of the same thing, like when my hips are hurting, I take my turmeric. If I took them every single day, there's a good chance I would probably feel better. And I should. I just tend to like, am trying to fix a problem. And if you took it all the time, I love how you feel when you take it a lot. But okay, if a doctor told you not to take turmeric while you're on blood thinner, then I would not take it. Always follow doctor's orders. I am obviously not a doctor. In case you didn't know, I'm not a doctor. Although the glasses might fool you. I'm not a doctor and I definitely never would want to go against what a doctor tells you to do. So always, that is like number 1. I am just telling you, hey, I like these. This is what's worked for me. This is what I found on Amazon I liked. This is what I feel like my kids' moods are way better. Like we're doing these, you know, like detox type things. Like here, this is things I like, you know, it is just like my personal experience. So, all right, here you go. We're just gonna put this on. I'm not doing makeup today. Today is a no makeup day. But I am gonna put on a little skincare because I just feel better. My skin feels more hydrated. So a little bit of plump, a little bit of revive. We're gonna do a devotion. And then today we're going on a mountain ride. That might sound boring to you, but the mountains here are beautiful. And I have my car sick glasses and I'm hoping I don't get pukey. I will sit in the front seat. But I want to go see the mountains and I want to show my dad. So, all right. I did not know that about turmeric. I have to take blood thinner shots daily whenever I am pregnant. I'm not pregnant right now, but when I am, I have a couple blood clotting disorders and they are genetic and all of my kids have them as well. And so that is something great to know, that if anybody's on a blood thinner, that could conflict. So talk to your doctor, but at what people are saying in the comments, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Ooh, add collagen powder to your protein shake. It is so good. Yes, June, I love that. Carsick glasses. Have you guys never heard of Carsick glasses? I have 3 pair. For my kids, Lola pukes all the time. She has always been like this since she was little, especially if you're on your phone. But the older I've gotten, if I look at my phone, even for directions at all, I get instantly queasy. And like twisty, turny roads make me very sick, whether I'm in the front seat or in the back. And then if my kids, which obviously they're in the back most of the time, no one's allowed on a device in the car because the girls get pukey. And so no, we have Carsick glasses. Have you ever? And no one has puked since we've had them. I will post what I have. I'll post them. I also posted like our Amazon's best sellers in the description of this video. And then I've been working daily guides on Amazon. So if you go to my storefront, if you're looking for like things to shop, anything, you can go to CourtneySwan.com, click Amazon storefront, or in the description of this video. But I have different categories, and so it says I need a better location. My thing's plugged in. I have an extender plugged in right here. Can you guys see me? And so if you have motion sickness, they do look really goofy, but I'll send you, I'll post it in the comments, and then I'll post it on my Facebook page today. And maybe I'll do a video of showing you what they look like on. Okay, let's do a devotion together. You ready? So this is my dad. He actually loves it if I don't wear makeup. Any other parents like that, he's always like, you're just so beautiful, you're just so, you don't need makeup. Like, this is my whole life. And my dad also is like, has always like baby talked to me. So he's like, hi baby girl. Like, but he is always like, oh, you're just naturally so beautiful. And so I feel no pressure today. Like, I literally could roll out like this. And he's like, you look so cute. So he's in town from Hawaii, and he's here, and we're gonna go show him around today. So, okay, here we go. Practice pausing. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. Lamentations 3:25. The Apple Watch is pretty neat. It takes into account the many different factors throughout the day and offers insight into your own personal rhythms. I have found it extremely informative in showing my habits and tendencies. The discovery of my own personal rhythm forced me to change some things. We've already read this before. Great. Somebody must have moved my thing around. Oh, yep, we have. Yes, we have. Where are we? Let's go to... I don't know where we are, friends. Fullness of Joy sounds good. I don't know if we've read this one. Oh, I could totally see me being like, oh, I repeated this devotion halfway through again and like not notice. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Joy often feels elusive, doesn't it? The butterfly we cannot catch, the piece of ribbon blowing in the wind that we just can't seem to grab. We know it's there. It's certainly real, but it feels impossible to attain. We hear the phrase, choose joy, and it could not feel more out of reach. Sometimes our situations are so involved and intense that separating ourselves from them feels impossible. The thick of the trenches, when our feet feel paralyzed in the mud that surrounds us, how do we pretend as though we do not feel stuck? Does God expect us to have joy right then? He can see what life looks like. Surely he means after we get through this hurdle. But scripture tells us that in order to experience joy, there is one necessary ingredient, and that is the presence of Jesus. When we make ourselves sit still in him and we just be, our entire being experiences joy. Sometimes it will be like a swift wind where once we sit down and really step back from everything, joy will come upon us quickly. Will the more often than not, this joy will not feel like the joy we experience when we attend a theme park or receiving the answer to prayer. It will be more like a stream of water that seeps into all the areas of life that purifies our heart. Our mind is able to lighten the load of its worries and to-do lists, and our body is able to relinquish the burdens we have been carrying along our way. Our emotions are able to stabilize as we center ourselves in his arms, and we feel renewed as we're reminded of who we are and whose we are. Our soul does not have the words because all we can say is home. But as we relax in his presence and speak back into us and reflects the mirror of our identity, and then we know we are okay. The realization of our hope and the mere existence of his presence gives us back our joy. It was never gone. And then the prayer of the day. Dear Jesus, thank you for being the light of our life and the giver of all joy. Spending time with you and being loved by you reignites our entire being. Help us to remain in this fullness as we rest in you for the remainder of our days. In Jesus' name, amen. So I also think joy comes a lot I'm just gonna talk about this for a second. If you have somewhere to be, I get it. Okay, I think joy comes a lot of like how our mindset is. And I noticed like I was speaking ugly to myself years ago, or I would say things out of habit, like I don't think I can't do this. I can't do this. Like during really hard seasons. And I would be like sitting at my kitchen, like scrubbing dishes, and I'll be like, I can't do this. Like, and I was noticing like I was continuing to tell myself like bad self-talk, or I don't think I can make it through today, or and I was like, I felt the Holy Spirit be like, you need to like speak like love and life and joy, like over your circumstances, like over, if you were like, I like caught myself talking like this negative, not necessarily bad, but just negative, right? And, you know, like changing it to be like, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. Like this is, and another thing that I would say is like, this is only a season. Like this is not forever. This is only a season. And I found that like, I would find peace and joy, and I would find like help. Like, Lord, this feels heavy. Help me. Like, instead of speaking like death or, you know, sadness on certain situations, or I would like try and speak positive, like even a joke around our house, like when our power would go out and we couldn't afford to pay our power bill for a few days, like I would flip the light switch and I'd be so annoyed. I've told this story before, but I'd be so annoyed that like obviously the lights aren't gonna come on, like you don't have enough money to pay your light bill. And I would be like, we're gonna be a millionaire one day, like we're gonna be like, this is only a season, like I'm going to, or like speaking to like not having enough makeup to get ready, and I would speak things like, one day I'm gonna have more makeup than I know what to do with. And I literally think that God hears, even though, because before I would be like, I can't believe I don't even have enough to like pay that. Like I just shift it. I begin to like shift and like finding love. Like one day I'm gonna find someone who loves me like more than anything else, like more than they've ever loved anybody, you know, like just believing that God is gonna like I believe God's gonna heal my child. Like I believe like the struggles we're dealing with are not gonna be forever, you know. And just like really, as you focus on the heavy things and you notice yourself like being in like this is just for me, things that have helped. Ooh, thumbs up. This is just things that are, like I have helped me. And but like the negative body talk, like calling yourself ugly, calling yourself fat, calling yourself things you don't love about yourself, like instead finding things like, if you feel the negative, right, you feel the ick, you feel the heaviness, like finding, my legs are so strong, like I'm really proud of, I think that's why working out has been so empowering to me. Not because I'm the heaviest lifter or that even my body has changed, but like my appreciation for what my body is doing, and then being able to like reconvey that back to myself. Like I'm so grateful for even if you're like, what do I have to be grateful for? Like I have literally, gratitude will change your life. If you have a gratitude journal and you like project what you envision and what you want and what you pray for and what you like, God, I really believe God knows the desires of our deep, deep hearts. And so, but like gratitude of like, God, thank you for a peaceful moment. Like sometimes Adam and I'll do gratitude stuff at night, and sometimes it'll be like, thank you, like Christian had a good day today, you know, like that. It was like, thank you that like we were able to laugh today. Like, thank you. Sometimes it's not even big stuff, but like looking and be like, okay, today, like I'm really thankful it was a sunny day and not rainy. And some days it's just that, or like finding like the little moments, you know? And so, those dramatically like help my mind and help me find joy. And sometimes when it's like all hard and everything feels really overwhelming and really stressful and juggling all the things that I don't think we were meant to juggle, actually. I'm like, who decided we do all this? Like, who came up with it? Let me go back and tell you how hard this is going to be on women. But that helps me find joy. And I hope maybe it can help you find joy on hard days too. So, especially like if you're going through like grief, or you're going through just things that just still are unfairness. Like one of my best friends was murdered years ago, and I like really, really, really had a hard time, like obviously. And even now I like still, like if I think about it, it makes me like just incredibly sad. And like I had a lot of anxiety and a lot of like being really, really scared, and a lot of like where she was murdered during a home invasion, and it made me like really paranoid for like being worried about that. And it was just a horrible situation. And finding joy during like really hard, sad times. But I would like make lists, like, or mental lists. Like, I'm so grateful, like, they didn't find her daughter in the house, or I'm so grateful like I got this time with her and that she knew Jesus. Like, I'm so grateful that I will see her again one day. Like things that are, and sometimes it just doesn't, like my papa dying before I don't feel like, you know, like, God, why do you have to die then? Like you so healthy. Like I didn't even know it was coming. Like I didn't, you know, and you go through, like we all go through hard times. But I think when we feel like we can't carry the weight of the world and it feels way too heavy for us on our own, sometimes I feel like I have a toddler and she'll be like, it's heavy, you know, like it's heavy. And I'm like, okay, we'll bring it here. And she's like, no, like it's heavy. And I'm like, okay, if you just bring it to me, I want to like help you carry it, or carry you and it, because I can do that, right? And I feel like the Holy Spirit and the Lord is like kind of the same way. Like when we feel heavy, when we feel so heavy, and we're trying in all of our might to find joy, and in all of our might to find strength. And really the Lord's like, I don't want you to use your strength. Like I want to give you my strength, and I want to give you like my joy. That it isn't something that's coming from us or within us. That's how I feel like a visual of what God wants to do for us. But anyways, all right, you guys, I don't know why that went deep. Sorry. Some days I must have had a quiet moment. Maybe somebody else is feeling this today. Like that just, I don't know. Sometimes I'll read a devotion and like, I remember something that I'm like, oh, I really feel like the joy thing, like speaking negative. I'm like, maybe somebody else is going through this. And so I always try, if I feel that way, to share it, because you never know who on the other side needs it. Like, so, anyways, all right, I'm going to hop off here if you're late to hopping on. I'm glad you're here with us. Beautiful You has a big sale going on. You can save up to 35% off. The link's in the description of the videos. Use the code Courtney Swan. And obviously, if you have questions about anything or whatever, you know, like you can always send me a message. And I love you guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.